Good afternoon and welcome to Living on a UK State Pension. My name's Tanya, I'm 68 years old, and for this next year I'm going to be living on my UK State Pension and saving my civil service pension in order to put back some of the much needed savings I used up on my property over the last 2 years. Anyway, today's vlog is about loyalty cards and how, everybody and their dog has come out with a loyalty card now where you get something for staying loyal to that company. And the two I use most are probably Asda, because I like the fact that it turns straight into cash, the points, and Lidl as well. I'll never be someone that does £100 shop in Lidl, unfortunately, but I don't mind quite like it when they have the bakery items, or because I normally manage a bakery item for spending £10, etc., or the other freebies that they do every now and again. So yeah, I quite like that. But the other one that I probably use is Boots. Now, when I was frugal in Essex, I used to use this little trick quite often. Unfortunately, they have caught on to it, so they've adjusted the rewards, shall I say, accordingly. So, I dye my hair, and in my spend book, I write down in there that every 6 weeks I have my hair cut. So in a 12-week cycle of having my hair cut will fall into one 4-week cycle, then the second 4-week cycle, then I'll go 4 weeks where I don't have a haircut fall in that cycle. So I use that £21 or whatever it is that I've spent on products for my hair dye. So one saying that stuck with me from when I first retired, which people often said, oh, pensioners are time rich, cash poor. And I suppose, yeah, that's quite an accurate statement to make. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to turn that on its head. I'm going to make it sound a positive rather than a negative and use it to my advantage. So with the time, I look to see where I can get the best offer on something I'm purchasing. So I Googled the other night Garnier Bell Colour, which is the one I use. Now, it normally retails at, I think B&M are the cheapest at £4.49p. And it can go right up to silly money on Amazon, but around, I don't know, £5, £5.50 at the most somewhere. So, to my surprise, it came up in the top search bar on Google that it was available at Boots for £4.50, penny more than B&M. So I then went to the Boots app on my phone. I have a Boots app on my phone because when you're over 60, you can sign up to the over 60 club on there as well. And you give them your birthday, etc. You get extra points on all their own products, I believe, and you get extra points on your birthday as well, or an offer of some kind is sent out to you because it's your birthday month. Oh, I think you get actually double points the whole birthday month. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So on my app at the bottom, it's got my offers. I'm not sure if it says my card, and then when you tap my card, it's got my offers on there. I can't show you on my phone because I film on my phone. I've got to find another way of doing things, because I'm trying to learn in the background other ways of filming as well. For instance, how you get stuff off your phone to be able to show it, etc. Anyway, I went to my offers. Now, Boots will always have one on there because they're individual to different people. Because like Lidl, they track, they know what you buy. So they tend to offer you something that they know you're going to purchase. But there's normally in their list of offers for you, there will be one that is, if you spend so much, you will get so many points for spending that much. They used to use the word extra. That is what they've dropped. So my offer was, if I spent £15, I would get 150 points, which is worth £1.50. So I activated it. You must activate it. Then it knows when you go off to shop that it's going to give you the points. Now, this is available online only. Don't forget, Boots deliver to store free of charge, absolutely free of charge. You don't pay for it. So you can just pop along to your nearest store and pick your goodies up from there. So I activated the 150 extra points, 150 points. I think a lot of people were cleaning them out and that's why they changed it. I obviously ordered them. They were delivered to store. I picked them up yesterday. I mean, very quick delivery, very, very quick. I mean, yeah, next day, as long as the van is delivering, which obviously I think they must deliver with medicines, etc., etc. Your stuff goes to store quite quickly. So I picked it up yesterday, and while I was in the shop, I noticed that the hairspray that I was only expecting to be able to get one freebie out of the points on my card that it had given me, I actually managed to get two because they were also on offer. Instead of being £1.80, if you used your Advantage card, they were £1.44. So I did query with the woman. I said, is your till going to allow me to have the goods for £1.44 as I'm using my points to pay for it? And she said, yes, I don't see why not. So this is the 4 boxes of the hair dye that I picked up. I always have 2 different colours. I choose a natural dark ash blonde and a natural dark blonde. There's a teeny difference between the two, but I just think it stops my hair looking all one colour. If I alternate it, it just looks a little bit more natural to me. Anyway, picking them up at £4.50 in Boots is very good anyway, because that is one of the lowest prices. But then to go on and get these 2 items absolutely free as well, yeah, it is incredible, really. So altogether there, I've got £20 and 88 pence worth of goods for £18, basically. So I'm going to cover the top up, because obviously it's got, yeah, it hasn't got my points. I've blocked the bottom off. So if you can see on there, I've redeemed 288 points, and I've actually got 1 left to spend in store. So I didn't pay for the hairspray at all. So it's always worth looking online at Boots, because they do tend to be the dearer out of a lot of the chemists that we have, to see whether you can get one of these, where if you spend so much, you get so much in points. I think I did one last Christmas. If I spent, I think it was £20, and not this Christmas, just gone, the Christmas before, £20, you got something like 400 points. So that was £4 back on your £20 spend. and I actually picked up for that £20 where they do their three for two on their Christmas gifts. But yeah, use your time wisely. Now, going on from this, I'm going to take you back to the lounge. Yeah, so basically, time rich, cash poor. Use your time to your advantage of bringing your shopping overall spending down. Every supermarket I can think of, bar one, Farm Foods, because they still do everything by leaflet, have a website where they advertise what is on offer, what's coming up on offer. Go through them, flick through, and design your shopping list around what is coming up on offer, if it is worth it. Some of their offers, you know, are very, very good. So you can choose your meat for the week, what you're going to pick up. You can choose your veg for the week, maybe some frozen food that's on offer. But you can then start preparing your shopping list with prices as well. So you know what, you're not walking into the shop blind when you're purchasing stuff. It really does help. Never before have we had so much information available at our fingertips. Asda also break all their offers down into, I suppose you'd call it sections in the shop, so that if you're into cleaning products, you can look up offers of cleaning products and see whether any of those are worthwhile you picking up. Because sometimes the branded stuff can be down on par price-wise with the shop's own, and it might be worth you picking up the brand that week. But knowing what you want and writing it down, you're going to physically go off and find it in the store if it's not, doesn't jump out at you. I mean, sometimes I've said to, an example I'll give you, I promised my friend I would pick her up some Persil cold wash that Farm Foods had on offer. I think it was November time they had it on offer, and I couldn't see it anywhere in the store. I knew they'd got it, but I could not see it anywhere. And the woman led me to the back of the store because it wasn't with all their normal laundry products. It was completely by itself, and there was two left on the shelf. So I picked those two up for her. I didn't assume straight away that, oh, they haven't got it. I actually asked somebody, and yeah, there it was on the shelf, but in a completely different place for whatever reason they chosen to lay their shop out like that. So what I'm saying to you is use your time that you've got wisely, and you could pick up a lot of bargains in, you know, for your time. Might be well worth doing for you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.